Hello everyone, this is Mr. DFX, founder and developer of Beast Trading Software, and in this video I'm just going to give you a weekly update of some of the signals we had this week from our famous Beast Super Signal Indicator. It's been a pretty eventful week, a lot of market volatility, some very strong trends going through the market, some winners, some losers, but overall it's been a pretty successful week, and I'm just going to run through some charts and show you some of the signals which we had this week. So the first chart we're looking at here is Canadian dollar and Japanese yen. We had a very nice signal earlier this week. Good sell signal. Caught it very nicely over there, all the way straight through. Hit take profit 3, and is actually still went into continuation. So if you had trailed your profit, you could have come away with some very nice pips. So we're looking at around over 60 pips here and continuation over 100 pips. You can see some previous sell signal that we had last week that would have just continued over to this week. So overall, a pretty good signal that we have over here. The next chart we're looking at is the Euro Canadian dollar. Here we had a good buy signal earlier in the week. We had a bit of a range, but it did break out, and we've now already, today we passed take profit level number 2. So good signal here. And if you look back to last week, you can see we caught a very nice sell signal here last week, which went into massive profit. So this was a pretty good setup from last week as well. The next chart we're looking at is the Euro and Swiss franc. This was a signal that we caught earlier today, a new fresh sell signal. Being Friday, the market is ranging a bit. We had NFP earlier. Not much impact there, but the market is ranging a bit nearing to the weekend, so we should start to see this play out next week, and this should also work into quite a nice profit. The next chart we're looking at is US dollar, Canadian dollar. This was a signal we had earlier in this week, and it just had a good momentum, went all the way up, completely took out take profit 3. Had a bit of a pullback today with NFP and Canadian news, but it's continued its upward trend. So this was a good catch over here. Looking back to last week, also we had a good catch over here. We caught this right at the top, and good amount of pips banked on these two signals. The next chart we're looking at is the gold chart. We had a couple of signals this week. This one went into a good profit. This one got into a profit, and now we have a continuation of this signal which came in earlier today. So we'll be looking for this to continue to the downside into next week. Looking back on the chart from last week, we caught two nice buy signals, and as you can see, they went all the way up into a very, very good profit. Next chart we're looking at, we're moving on to H4 charts for those of you who like to trade your longer time frames, who like to swing trade. Trading on H4, the signals are fewer, but they are swing trades, so you can look to hold these for a couple of weeks. So here we are looking at the Australian dollar, Swiss franc. We caught a good signal earlier this week, a good sell signal. Already taken out take profit 3 just today, to take profit 3. So this was a good amount of pips on this one. I just want to see how many we would have banked. And that was over 60 pips banked on that one. The next chart is, again, the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. We also caught this good move down to the downside. Also taking up take profit 3 and continuing down. I also want to show you this chart to show you some signals we had last week. Here we had a few sells. They did go into very nice profit, and depending how you manage your trades, you could have banked a profit. Otherwise, into the new week, the trend did reverse. Looking back as well here, you can see some nice buy signals from earlier. Next chart we're looking at is Euro Australian dollar. I must say we caught this one beautifully. Guys, if you look at this one, we really caught this signal beautifully. Caught it right on the bottom as it reversed, and it's just gone up into massive, massive profit. So this has just been a fantastic signal. Really, really great signal here. Looking back earlier, you can see we caught a very nice sell over here, good sell signal. And then further back into last month, we could see we caught a very nice buy over here. And this thing, we just managed to catch the reversal right on the beginning, and we ride it all the way up. So very, very nice signals that we've had recently on this pair. The next chart we're going to look at is Euro USD. And here we can see today we had some fresh signals, fresh buy signals. We are looking for the continuation to continue next week to go into nice profit. Looking onto Euro USD, you can see it's a very active pair, as everyone knows. Last week we caught a good sell on the good sell over there, and generally pretty accurate signals, as you can see. Our last chart I have to show you today is again on US dollar, Canadian dollar. We caught the signal on the H4 chart as well. Very nice signal going all the way up. And looking previously, you can see we managed to catch the tops and the bottoms pretty well. Here we do have a losing signal over here, and there again over here we do have another losing signal. Like I say to you guys every week, this indicator is not the Holy Grail. It's not 100% perfect. There is no system in the world that is 100% perfect. If you find one, please let me know. But in general, this indicator is around 70 to 80% accurate, so you are looking at about 7 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 trades accurate, and 2 to 3 trades might be incorrect. But providing that you use good money management, always use a stop loss, protect your trades, you will easily be able to mitigate any losses that you might have from an incorrect signal. You know, like I say, the indicator has its strategies coded in, but sometimes it can make a prediction incorrectly. You know, it can't tell the future. No one can tell the future. We can only predict where we think price will go, but at the end of the day, sometimes we can get it wrong, which is normal. But overall, it's been another successful week. We have some pretty good trades in here, considering the week that we've had, and in general, it's been a very, very good week. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I have to show you for today. Thank you for watching. If you would like to get more information or you would like to purchase this indicator, please check the website link in the description below, and you can get all the information you need, and you can contact us should you wish to. Alright, thank you for watching, and see you later. Cheers.